read this before getting connected to the internet. Hey, read this before getting connected to the internet. Hey, read this before you get connected to the internet. Hey, read this before you get connected to the internet.
You must be new here. I am Lord B-Side, short for Blue Screen of Death. Don't let the size fool you. It looks like your computer's been compromised. Well, come with us, and we'll take care of you and that computer.
Get out of here with your silly games, Lord B-Side!
Oh, well, look who it is. The university's official internet service providers. Woohoo!
Enough! Let the young student and her laptop go. We'll take it from here.
Not on my watch.
Hey, you feeling alright? You okay? Can you hear me? It's okay, take it easy.
Checking vitals, good. Speeds are at 20 megabits per second and rising.
Strong administrator password? Check. Automatic updates enabled? Check. I think we're good to go here.
Quite a night, huh? Well, even new computers can have unexpected problems. What you experienced was a classic case of the blue screen. That little good-for-nothing you experienced earlier, her name is Lord Blue Screen of Death. She attempts to compromise your computer in the most inconvenient of times. She tends to hang out with Master Malware, Bandwidth Hog, and Jack Sparrow. Together, they represent all the evils of computing.
Who are you guys?
I'm sorry. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Dr. Copyright, .cop for short. Right there is B Secure Girl, right over there is Bandwidth Boy, and this is Captain Customer Service. Together, we're known as Residential Computing, ResComp for short. We're the internet service providers here at UC Berkeley. We also provide free technical support for all residents. I'll explain more later, but for right now, hurry and get up. You've got a lot to learn. Captain.
Right this way. Like Doc was saying, ResComp is your resource for all your computing needs here at UC Berkeley. We provide technical support to the residents in the dorms and are here to make sure that your internet stays fast and that your computer stays safe and secure.
Wait, so the four of you help all of us residents?
Well, that's a good point. We actually have student staff that are trained to help you. We call them residential computing consultants. They're the real superheroes running the show. We provide a wide range of services from in-room appointments and office hours to workshops and a whole lot more. But more on that later. First, I have to ask you, do you remember what you were doing last night before all this happened?
Well, I was going on the internet. I was researching 13th century French history and going to watch a documentary about saving baby seals. Okay, I was going on Facebook.
Well, before you can do any of that, you need to be trained in the policies and the requirements of using the internet here at UC Berkeley. Then you need to have your computer registered on our network. Do you think you're ready?
I was born ready.
Hey, Hilbert, can you turn off the music for just a sec?
Okay.
Thanks. Well, your training begins today. Here, take this clipboard and head out back to the garage where Bandwidth Boy will be waiting.
They're starting their training right now. We can't let them save another one.
I have an idea. We'll all go in disguises. I'll be Justin Bieber. I'll have her click here and boom. We'll control her computer.
Something tells me this is going to be a tough one.
Hey, I'm here for my first part of training.
Oh hey, I'm Max, but most people call me Bandwidth Boy. Do you know anything about bandwidth?
Not much.
Well, ResComp guarantees fast internet access to all residents in the dorms. To ensure this fast and reliable service, however, we limit the amount of bandwidth you can use each week. It's not as bad as it sounds. Imagine that you're biking to school one morning. More than likely, there's going to be a lot of people in the bike lane. Then, inevitably, there's just going to be traffic. The same principle applies to internet usage. The more people using excessive amounts of bandwidth, the more traffic there's going to be. Whenever you send email, go to web pages, watch videos, or play games online, you're using bandwidth. For instance, if you had 10 gigabytes of bandwidth to use, you could go to 65,000 web pages. You could download 2,500 songs from iTunes. You could watch 2,000 YouTube videos. You could video chat with someone for 190 hours, or you could play Diablo 3 for 310 hours. You can also see how much bandwidth you used so far in the week on our online help desk page. I guess you're probably wondering what happens when you go over though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, it's not so bad. The first time you exceed your limit, you'll be able to take an easy quiz online and get re-enabled for the rest of the week. However, if you keep going over after that, you will be disabled until Monday at midnight the following week.
Okay, well, what if I want to use Wi-Fi? I brought a wireless router. Could I connect using that?
Yeah, we totally support routers within the dorms. You just have to register it with us first.
What if my roommates want to use it too?
Oh, they can do that too, but remember that if your roommates are using your router, they're going to be using your bandwidth, and bandwidth goes by a lot more quickly when there's 3 people instead of 1. Also, any traffic that goes through your router is counted as coming from you, so if there are illegal files downloaded on your router, it's going to look like you did it. All right, well, Be Secure Girl is inside making a delicious lunch, and you should go help her out. She knows a lot about staying safe around these parts.
Alright, now that water's boiling, just gotta keep it going. So kill all the bacteria. Then I'll probably rinse off the germs next.
Hey, Be Secure Girl? Is this an okay time?
Yeah, sure. Come on in. I'm just making lunch.
So, what's with the costume?
Costume?
The furry white thing?
Oh, you must be new here, aren't you? You see, I'm actually a Yeti from the Himalayas. But I found that my true calling is in cooking, which is why I work at the mission a few days a week. But at nighttime, my job is to make sure that all the computers at Berkeley are kept safe. Well, enough about me. You're here to learn about staying secure online. Good thing being at Berkeley means staying secure is really easy. ResComp provides software that'll allow you to meet all of the campus minimum security standards. You know what those are, right?
I don't.
Well, you're in for a real treat then. Why don't you go ahead and take a seat? In order to be on the ResComp network, you'll need to have an up-to-date antivirus, strong administrator password, automatic updates enabled, and an active firewall. ResComp makes it easy to meet these requirements by providing an easy-to-use software package called Be Secure. Be Secure is available for both Windows and Mac operating systems. Yes, it's named after me, and best of all, it's free for students. During the registration process, you'll have the chance to download and install the correct version for your operating system. But even with Be Secure, it's still possible to get infected if you're not safe online. That's why you should always make sure to visit trusted websites and never give your password out to anybody. You should also be doing regular data backups because sometimes accidents happen when you're in the middle of writing a term paper. You can do this by getting an external hard drive or taking advantage of various online resources. But even with all of these precautions, it's still possible that your computer can get infected. In the case where your computer is compromised, your internet connection will be disabled and won't be turned back on until an RCC has come out to fix the problem. This is for both your safety and the safety of everyone else on the network. Looks like the food's been cooking long enough to be virus-free. Let's eat.
Microsoft Word not saving your essays the night before, Stu?
Go fish. Got a virus embedded in my Cyrus album?
Go fish.
I like turtles.
Guys, enough. We're losing time. My air coach tell me she just learned about security. Next up is a doc with a spiel about copyright. We'll find her before she connects.
You know, I've seen a lot of crazy things in my lifetime. Kids downloading entire Justin Bieber albums and the bootleg version of his live concert. It wasn't even in high definition, man. I couldn't believe my eyes. And I only have one eye.
What about here at Berkeley? Can I download movies and music? By legal means, of course.
Look, you can do whatever you want to, as long as you do so legally. When it comes to music and movies, you can use methods like Netflix, iTunes, Hulu, Spotify. Just make sure you don't go over your bandwidth limit, or else bandwidth boy is going to get real mad.
Right.
When it comes to illegal downloading, it's best to avoid that like the plague. Organizations like the MPAA, the RIAA, they're the ones targeting students, not ResComp. So you may find yourself with a takedown notice, early settlement letter, or a subpoena. Hey, what do you think of when you see the gently moving water underneath a nice warm sunset?
Something calm, peaceful, possibly romantic.
No! You think of pirates. And where do pirates go? Straight to jail! Tonight's the night. Tonight, boys become men. Students become teachers. Tonight, we connect to the internet. Captain, give her some information about how she can be connected to the internet.
All right. Well, it sounds like you've learned a lot today. But just to reiterate, you have a weekly bandwidth limit, and if you go over it in a particular week, your internet will be shut off until the following Monday. But if it's your first violation, you can
Take a bandwidth quiz.
That's right. Also, don't forget to download the Basic Year package. It's the easiest way to meet the minimum campus security requirements, and it's free. And of course, don't download anything illegally that's copyrighted. It's against the law, and you can get caught. But now for the best part, setting up your in-room internet connection. Your experience has been a little atypical. Most residents would have gone to a CalConnect session, where they would have watched an educational and entertaining video that would have explained the policies for using the internet here. Afterward, an RCC would swipe their Cal ID cards just to confirm that they'd heard the video and learned our policies. Then, you take an Ethernet cable, plug it into the appropriate port in your room, and plug the other end of the cable into your laptop. Or, if your device doesn't have an Ethernet port, you could speak to an RCC who would help you register using an alternative method. Then you'd wait 10 minutes and open up an internet browser, at which point you'd be redirected to a registration page, and you'd also have the chance to download our BSecure software.
I'm ready.
Well, hold on there. You do know how to register now, but you know how to get support from us in the future if you need it. Well, like I said, ResComp is here to provide technical support to you as a resident. You can sign on to your online help desk, where you can check the status of your account, including the devices you have registered, the current bandwidth usage for the week, and whether your connection is active or not.
Wait, what if I want to talk to a real person?
That's not a problem at all. You can call us Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and a real-life residential computing consultant, or RCC, will be happy to help you with any computing problems you might be having. You can also email your unit's help desk, or you can set up an in-room appointment where an RCC will come and help you in the comfort of your own room. Finally, you can visit an RCC at office hours in your unit's Academic Services Center. For the most up-to-date schedule for office hours, visit our website.
Whew, I'll definitely remember everything you just told me.
Well, that's what I like to hear. And with that, your training is now complete. Doc, would you like to give her the mission briefing?
Here's your mission briefing. We've already scoped out the bottom of Underhill parking garage. In parking stall number 123, you should find a brown cardboard box with an Ethernet port. The only thing you need is a laptop and an Ethernet cable. Do not, I repeat, do not get distracted. Lord BSOD and our minions are notorious for trying to disrupt things. Well, that's it. That's all you need to know. So get ready. It's time to get connected.
Well, well, well. We meet again. Looks like you could use a boost for your death.
Had 4 sensor drops in the last 12 ticks. Not sure that's gonna work much longer.
Lord BSOD. Quick, let's get to the ResComp antivirus one.
Don't be fooled by their lies.
You won't get her, not this time.
Why must you spurn me?
You've got mail. You've got mail. You've got mail.
And that's
That's how you connect to the internet here. I know it sounds crazy, but it was so awesome. I love college.
All right. So we're gonna go to our Cal Connect session now. See ya.
I wonder what Lord BSOD and our minions are up to now.
Okay guys, we have to rethink our strategy. If we can't get the Berkeley students, we'll have to pinpoint the students that are more vulnerable and inferior that attend the university across the bay.
Yeah, I like that.